drive. That whole fucking tree.
They got a cool spot.
I got a big
I'd
spot.
live there if I were a bee.
Jacob just tilted his head over it, and they just like.
Hey, I'm back home from vacation. I was gonna record stuff at this concert, but I forgot. I wish I did. The visuals were so good. Instead, we played Frolf. I ate some ramen and ramen flavored onion rings.
Stop scaring me!
And visited the Eiffel Tower. Then we went out for baguettes. Then once we got back to my friend's house, a guy broke in and was like, "Sacre bleu, you stupid Americans, I am going to kidnap you." And then he threw down a flashbang and it knocked like all of us out. And then we woke up in a jail cell and we had no idea what to do. So then like 5 years passed and we got a chance to be released on parole, but we failed that. So we waited another 5 years. Then they finally let us out, but the only issue is that we weren't allowed to leave the country since they extradited us to France, but we had to wait out our parole until they finally let us leave. But wait, you see, the reason why we were locked up, even though we didn't do it, is because the Queen of France has a daughter who is a huge fan of a web series that my friend's uncle writes, and she was upset because of some stuff that went down. See, since she's the daughter of the queen, she has some notoriety and reached out to the uncle and tries to meet up with him and get like a picture and an autograph. He says yes. They fly out to meet up. Well, the uncle is family oriented and asks if she wants to meet his family because they would probably think it's cool to meet like royalty. And she says yes. At the meetup, she sees this guy there, like 6'2", green eyes. Let's call him Steph. So she goes over there and starts flirting with him, and he's kind of playing hard to get, but is still talking to her. And he's talking about how his dad is rich from betting on race horses, and she's like, "Oh shit, I love gambling and also horses." You know how royalty love horses. So they set a date for her to come back so they can bet on horses. So about 2 weeks pass, and then she flies back in first class this time because she was like, "Screw it, I'm gonna treat myself," which is good and it's important to do because treating yourself is loving yourself. It's important to not, treat yourself too much or too often because that'll become your new normal. But getting a little something from time to time is fine. She meets up with Steph at the horse place and starts watching all the races. Well, this guy walks up to them and is like, "Oh my God, it's Steph Curry. Can I have your autograph?" And Steph is like, "Nah, man, I ain't Steph Curry. I'm just a JPEG image of Steph Curry. Look, I know you might be confused, and it might be a lot, but bear with me when I say this is not the real Steph Curry. This is a JPEG image of Steph Curry. I know that when you look at it, it looks like Steph Curry because that's him. It looks just like him, but it's not really him. It's just a JPEG of Steph Curry that I downloaded and put into an editing software and uploaded onto YouTube. Just want to make that very clear as we move forward. That's just a picture. It's not the real him." Basically, what I'm getting at is Steph Curry plays basketball. I hate when they mess up my order and anywhere. And